Sambuca. Half-time, 3-point hoop, hallelujah. Views oblum garden, a severed on medulla. Cause rap without brand is like a skull without a brain, dude. Or like a flick on it with no one to complain to. Hockey without ice or China without rice. The Bible without Christ. Vindaloo with no spice. Playing snakes and ladders with no dice. Day without night, like mine without an earlobe bite. I keep it tight. Left, right, fake, dodge and evade. An uppercut. Fuck 'em up in many various ways. The fairiest gaze. Moving through precarious days. When we're moving through the rubble, trouble there in my veins. Librarian brain. Pull up a barbarian slang. Performing like I'm global warming. Music making it rain. I'm pimping my pain. Prostitute of all this insane. Put my problems on the paper and the sales will rain. The sales will rise. Pyro with the patch on his eye. Get you hooked up on the music. Say like I. It's like rats to the music when I'm feeding them pie. That's pirates. Can't relax on the waviest guy. Like yo. Rats bring the bubonic flow. Move the tectonic place when I step to the show. So cold. I know a couple people don't fuck with it. They can just suck on it. Zip it then go. Thanks bro. Eeny meeny miny mo. I'm shining like a diamond though. When pressure makes a rhyming diamond. This was by design, you know. When isotope, a proton and a neutron in the nuclei and splits an atom in a fraction. A reaction supersize me and I supersize my order. Fries on the side. I'm a big whopping author. Big Mac, rest in peace. Big rest in peace. Mac, rest in peace. Pac, rest in peace. Pete, rest in peace. Rap. We lose all the grace like that. So put respect up on their names while they still intact. That's why I rap up on this beat that was deep for Nas. I might never reach the level. I'll salute with bars. I'm coming and bringing the DP. I'm in here singing the bee's knees. What a ridiculous MC. Sounds so ridiculous repeat. When I ain't spitting it properly, when in biology, no one can follow me. What an anomaly. Thick shit and quick wit makes girls wet and dick stiff. I'm so tongue in cheek with my tongue in your cheek. I never sleep. Cause death is the cousin of sleep. I never rest. Cause sleep is the cousin of death. So save your breath. Stop the tape, press pause and eject.
Good evening. Hello. Hey Bloodshot, how you doing?
Who's that boy? Better warn her. Rapping since I first heard Dizzy in the corner. When I'm on my own, feel awkward. Think I'm gonna call up Lizzie and Lorna. Backstreet baller, spitting mortar. Son of God, I'm treading water. JK rolling like an author. Probe your daughter, flying saucer. And I'm deep on the mic, not a sheep when I ride. I'm a creep in the sleep, I'm a thief in the night. I'm a beast in the fight, on my feet like fry. Break your teeth when I beat, I'm a beacon of light. And I'm running coming with the greasiest line. I'm stunning, I'm becoming never needs in a rhyme.
I'm alright, thank you.
What's yours is mine, what's mine is mine. Fresh. Best of the 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 best. And I rise when I'm dead, on my own in my bed. I'm unloading the lead and I'm bowling ahead. Keep it rolling with Fred. Man like Ren, feet in the grind and I'm rhyming again. Roll my eyes cause you're miming again. Climb Mount Zion, profit with a pen. Poison penmanship, rhyme like Hendrix, shine like Hendrix. I'm tremendous, wait, tremendous. I'm demented, representing all dimensions. Back with the loco, pogo, cold flow, anti-social boy, better know. Snap your jawbone, film it with the GoPro. I'm on smoko, leave me alone.
Hey Dan, how's it going? Good evening, everybody. How we doing? Should probably look at what servers I can play, huh? I don't know what everybody's playing these days. DRL probably. Kids don't play my shit, I never had a top 10.
Maybe it's cause I sing about violence and depression. They say don't blame these kids, just focus on yourself, friend. Well, if
They don't like what I'm doing now,
then fuck them. Don't trip high up the ante.
I just should open DCSA for a change.
And popping candy, idolizing Sid the Nazi. Rock and roll in my soul, bumping, knocking cold on the dole. Fish and chips and games consoles, council house and violent flow. But life weren't sweet at home. Mum and dad took a trip and they split shalom. What will be, but me, I hate to see my mum alone. Late night crying, get so high to try to silence sounds of fighting. Through the walls I heard love dying, so I focused on my...
Okay, let's have a look.
That's what it was, focused on my. Now let's go back. Let's go back. These kids don't play my shit. I never had a gold plaque. My style is old school, but I swear this ain't a throwback. I put my visions into rhythms on a dope track. To understand the place I'm coming from, let's go back. When I was 16,
I don't know what to play, there's too much choice.
I was just 16, up in the kitchen, racking up lines till my nose bled. 16
in an affliction, in an addiction with my dread. I was just 16, I was a sick then, I was a prick then, I was a pleb, but fuck it, we're all misguided individuals, life can suck it.
my cup ain't half full, man, I'm filling up
The
the
whole
whole
bucket.
I'll drink my tears so I can
Drown my sorrow, sing like I might die tomorrow.
note for note,
I go for broke on every single song I wrote, and every single song I write plays them to my weary mind. A healing that you'll only find inside the intricate design of hits and snares and almost had it, lost it. Help me decide.
I focus on my. Now run the track.
Avalon, Azalea, Dero. Fan of? Not popular anymore, I don't think. Oh my gosh. Is Bitterroot popular? I don't know if Bitterroot's out anymore, is it? Oh my bitch, send help. Too many decisions. Avalon has the 21Q, so I guess that answers that one.
Get it? Power.
I want to do the new Azalea update, but I think that's died off now, hasn't it?
Get it?
I think it's died off. Ashima, I hate that map. I've never had fun any time I've played on there. It's always been really fucking just a massive shit show. I've not enjoyed one experience that I've had on that map. Just a shame because they look really fucking stunning, but also I'm pretty sure I just checked that and there was like one server that was full. It was like 30 pop or something. Yeah, 30. It's full. I'd have to queue. I don't want to queue, I ain't got time for that shit. Play don't queue. Bonjour, monsieur. How difficult would it be to start dayz workshop? What do you mean, Kanzera? It's crazy to me that my YouTube chat fills up quicker than my Twitch chat these days. It's wild. We're making waves. Yeah, what do you mean by dayz workshop? Like making a map? It's not easy. I've looked into it and my brain wanted to implode. Okay, I might just play some Azalea. Screw it. There's people on there, it's just not like crazy. I'd love to make a dayz map based on Mexico. Yeah, I looked into it and I genuinely wanted to walk away straight away because it looked very complex, and making just like the base mesh for the map was just more than my brain could handle. So I feel like you'd have to be pretty you know, up for a challenge, I guess, and have the time as well because it's quite time consuming to make a map. I've had many opportunities to make a map. I say opportunities, I mean like many people come forward and say, "Oh, let's make a map together," and I'm like, I don't, I don't know how to do that. That's not my level of skill. I would need somebody who already knew what they were doing. I can build on the map, that's not a problem, but like actually building the base part of the map would be really difficult. Arch975, thank you for the follow. Hope you're well today. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, blood. Appreciate it. I haven't played this map in probably about three updates ago, so I know where I'm going or what I'm doing. We're just gonna have a little exploration. I've done almost everything for Kings, and I feel like I deserve a little bit of a break. A little bit of a DayZ adventure instead. Brisa. I don't recognize this town. This must be new. But the guy who made this map, Azalea, reached out to me and said that he wanted to work on making a map with me. And I was like, I mean, yeah, that would be cool, but again, you'd have to be the one that does the legwork, because I could only really do the designing of the cities and stuff. That's where my wheelhouse is, rather than actually creating the map itself. So maybe one day me and Ollie will get together and make a map together, and that'd be really cool. Just for saying hi, because my computer doesn't want to start DayZ. Oh no. That's not good. I hope you figure out why and get it fixed. The GIS import data seems a bit daunting, but maybe it's not so bad. It's not just that though, it's like the time as well. I don't have time to sit down and do that stuff anymore. I have like 6 jobs. That's what it feels like. Or at least 6 commitments right now in life, you know? Like I have my work, and then I have my kids and my house, and then I have the streaming, I have YouTube and Twitch, and then I've got other things that I'm working on in the background as well. Like, you know, I've got a lot going on. So I don't have the time for it. We checked this house already. What am I doing? It takes a lot of time. Maybe when the kids are older, but they're still very reliant on me, you know, so. So bad for that. Why build a map though? Why not? Also, hi. Hello. Hope you're well, living room. I think it would be a cool thing to do, to say that you've done it, right? But like, yeah, at the same time, DayZ has 100 different maps, and to be able to make a map that's gonna stay relevant as well, because the thing about modded DayZ maps is they go through like ebbs and flows of being popular, you know? The only one that's really stuck around is Deer Isle and the Mouse, you know? The rest have just kind of like had their moments of fame, and then they just kind of fall into the background. So yeah. I think it'd have to be a seriously impressive map to be able to stay in the popularity zone. That's a new thing now, by the way, the popularity zone. And I don't know if I have the skill to do that, and it would take a long, long time as well. Maybe my undercover ferret farm. Oh yes, exactly. Hope you're well, by the way, Mike. Evening. I made myself a hot lemon and it's like the nicest thing ever. Anyone else just love a cup of hot lemon, or am I like a weirdo? Just a bit of hot water, a few slices of lemon, a little bit of sugar. It's yummy. Also, lemon's really good for you. Oh, a map. Nice. I'm a bit offended that I don't have an area named after me. I mean, look at Livonia and Sakol. Both works great in my opinion, and interest just isn't there. I think people have grown accustomed to the map of the month. They have. 100%. And the thing about people these days is attention is short, right? Like, they want the quick fix, the quick dopamine, the quick, you know, PvP experience, whatever it might be. They want that short and sweet fix. And then they move on to the next thing. You're about to have lemon pound cake. Ooh. Yummy. Love me some lemon. It's one of my favourite fruits. Oh. Oh, well, that was good timing, wasn't it? We got as far as getting a jacket. I've long described making a map in Armor dayz as trying to climb a mountain in your underwear just to get to a store that's only open for 15 minutes a day. Sells headaches. When you finally get here, they just discover you left your wallet at home. That's exactly what it's like. I have enough, like I say. I really would like to be to the point where like the dayz events are, you know, like doing so well that they're just kind of filling themselves, you know, and I don't really have to promote them. That would be the level of success, I guess, in my field. But in terms of anything else, like I don't really have grand dreams, you know, with my content. How you doing, DJ? I hope you're well. But those, I mean, they're getting there. They're getting to the point where like I only have to post the signups and then just leave it and they fill up by themselves. But to be maybe like sponsored by an esports team would be really cool. But apart from that, like, you know, not really looking for much else from it. Are you gonna let me back in yet? Nope. Bum bum ba da bum bum. Why is my light just shaking? Creep me out. Yeah, well that's it. And I think the biggest problem is that over the last couple of years we've seen a lot of maps come out that are just not ready. I mean, you look at Silly Island. That was a really cool map, but it went down because they did an update and then it never recovered on its player pop. Like, it just didn't recover from that. And I think the biggest thing is having it as ready as you can go before releasing it, because releasing it early can do more damage than good, I think. I'll take an orienteering compass. Also, I have like absolutely no idea where I'm going. Hey Wesley, how you doing? So, and I'm guessing there's no in-game map, no? Frost Tower was a good map, even though they added the west to east flow, all good, but everyone practically spawned in the same area. Yeah, and that can make it for a difficult start. You know, if you joined a server and you're just having like a difficult time, that can put you off too. Like Hashima, like when Hashima came out, I really wanted to play it because it had like I mean, graphically it looked absolutely amazing from the images we'd seen. And I'd been waiting for it for years, but I had the most terrible experience on that map that it's put me off for life. So yeah, I think, like I say, the Namalsk and Deer Isle are the only two that really sort of stay populated and continue to grow in its development, in terms of size and player pop and stuff. You off, Phoenix? No worries. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for popping in. It's a really hard map to play though. Yeah. You're giving the images of you dressed up in leather, cracking the whip on your minions that you're doing all the work to create your perfect serve. Nothing like that. You gotta run, bit, no worries. Take care. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Yeah, which just makes, like I say, not an enjoyable experience, right? And then you're left going, well, why would I want to play on that? What you doing? Oh, you're over there. Sounded a lot closer. Yeah, not surprising. I don't know, it's a lot of work, but I don't know if it's really worth it in reality. It sounds like a good idea, but you know. Thank you for the 3-stream streak, Alice. I hope you're well. If I had to make your own map and fill it with mods, I like, why not? You can do it, do it. But if you're making a map to be a celebrity or to get your name out there and, you know, and, I don't know, maybe have a popular map, it's very, very slim chances, I think. You know. I'm good. I'm taking a break from event creating. I don't really need to do, oh shit. That scared the crap out of me. I don't need to do a lot else really, but I could have sat and finished it this evening, but I just couldn't be bothered. But you know what, I'm gonna go live and do a stream. Like, not sit here and stare at the screen and do coding and shit, just have a little DayZ adventure. And I've been wanting to play this map since it dropped its new update, but I just haven't got around to it. So here we are. Better use of your time? Oh, absolutely. I know, and it still feels like there's gonna be that again this year, because there's a lot of maps in development and people working on things, so. Like, I've got plans with Westy tomorrow, and I've got my husband goes to play Magic on Fridays. Magic the Gathering, not Magic like magic tricks. Just to clarify. The Fridays are always a bit difficult to get on, so I figured I'll enjoy my little DayZ run this evening. Plans changed, so I won't be watching the King's event live, but from VOD. Worth it though, because my... Oh wow, that's amazing. I'm so glad. What good news to hear. I am glad you're missing kings. That sounds disingenuous. That's not what I meant. It sounded worse. And why do I always sound sarcastic when I say nice things? I'm really getting fed up with it. I'm not being sarcastic. That sounded really sarcastic. I'm very glad. I'm very happy. Good. I do, honestly, I swear to God, every time I say something nice, it just sounds like I'm being a knob. I mean it. No wonder Westy thinks I'm being sarcastic all the time. Hey Lavender, how you doing? Hope you're well. It's not really a fat lot around, is there? I hate these buildings. I don't know why I came in here. It's the equivalent of Riffy Boat for me. It annoys me just being in here. Get me out. Hey Injexus, I kind of traded the work I need to do for this. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go on an adventure. I don't have all that much left to do, really. Just a few little bits. That won't take me that long. Just a case of finishing the init file for the admins and putting some more Steam IDs into the admin stuff. But it can wait. I haven't had a proper DayZ adventure in weeks. This isn't even going to be a proper adventure because I only have a couple of hours, but better than nothing, I suppose. It's changed because the fresh spawns dropped out. They had something come up and they're not able to make it, so it's... Ugh, it's a list and a half now. Fresh spawns covered 2 people, so... It's Senny, Joito, Rampage Granny, Poetry Slam, and Dr. Dreist. And then, of course, myself, but I'm not really a shoutcaster, I'm just the boss bitch. Ew, I'm dying of thirst and it sounds horrible. I would love to thank your husband for being so supportive of your channel. It brings a ray of sunshine into so many people's lives. Bless him and you, of course. Yeah, he's a darling. He takes the kids out like every event weekend, and most days he comes back very stressed and probably more grey than when he left, but it's nice to have that support. Well, there is going to be 70 players, so that's why I had originally 6 shoutcasters. With the freshborns shoutcasting, but aw, tell Poet I said hi. Can't wait to see her on Saturday. I love shoutcasting with Poet. She's such a vibe. The 2 things that often are the difference between a good map that is able to keep players interested in coming back to see it evolve, and a good map that fades into obscurity after a month or so, is a player spawn variety distribution and well thought out collection of interconnected. I agree, yeah. Why is she like, oh my god, she scared the crap out of me, dude. Why does she scream so loud? Holy Jesus. Oh, it's just an all-round amazing human being. Sangani's very lucky, I have to say. But he knows that anyway. He doesn't need me to tell him that. We're gonna die of thirst. Not finding any sodas or anything. I mean, making it to the end is a feat in itself, to be honest with you. I might have to fish. Can we even fish? Are you able to get to the coast? I don't even know. What the hell happened here? This isn't supposed to be like this. I think the shed's broken. That was a personal one. Yeah, definitely. Oh god, okay. I don't know if he knows about it, but I'm gonna take a picture anyway, because I will let him know about it. Yeah, that is one dodgy building, bro. Oh, it's not been updated because I'm a shit streamer. We're on Azalea. Can I get down to the water? I can't, but whether can I get back up is the fucking question. Also, that doesn't look like moving ocean. That just looks like a... It's just me, because I haven't played DayZ in, like, forever. So... If it was playing Winter Cherno, how long ago was that, bro, that was updated? Winter Cherno hasn't been around for fucking ages. That isn't even aligned to the ground, is it? It's like floating. Are our trousers ruined? No, just very badly damaged. There's a couple of buildings up that way. Maybe there's a well up there. I remember this being my struggle last time with this map, was hydration. Yeah, I just don't really adventure much anymore. Every time I've been on recently, it's been for an event, so... There's a lot of hose lying around. Aren't we lucky? Oh, now we've gone yellow food as well. Oh, sharpening stone and some 380. I'll take that. Oh, a fishing hook. Yes, please. Another shotgun. What modded maps? This is a modded map. What do you mean? You mean mod? What? Like a different map specifically, or?
Come along with me, and the butterflies and bees.
Mega! Thank you for the 54 months tier 3 resub. Thank you so much. I think you're my only tier 3 now. You're my only one, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. I hope you're well. We didn't die of thirst. We found a soda of some kind. Don't really know what it was called. I didn't pay attention. I just drank it. It was something. I try the AI bandits mod? No. The one experience I've had with AI bots in DayZ, and it was unplayable. They were just like one-shotting me. And I didn't even know where the fuck they were shooting me from. They'd just appear and shoot me dead. That was on some Western thing that I played. But I'd rather go against real people than bots, to be honest. I'm not really a modded player. I prefer vanilla. Or more of a vanilla experience over modded, anyway. Always have done. But yeah, I did play with one server that had some bots on it, and it wasn't enjoyable. They were OP as fuck. Funny mod I saw you can hide in a box. Fuck. Why would you want to hide in a box? Just because you can. Hey, Mr. Q, how do you do? Okay, we're in Sintra. Sintra. Remember the name of that place? Sintra. Is it going to be on the map? Oh, fucking hell, I closed it. That was good. No! Okay, so we're down there. Military Vineyard, Balia, Alva. Hey, Bloody Hooves, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not a massive, like, there are some really cool mods, like, don't get me wrong. But, for the most part, I think it's just a little bit OTT for DayZ. Like, armor, I'll mod the shit out of armor. But DayZ's always been this, like, less modded experience for me until, like, 5 years ago, when they brought in, modding and, you know, the big update and stuff. How long ago was that? 5, 6 years ago? I don't know, I always feel like I say the same amount of years, but it's been longer now. Time has moved. You know, we had Vanilla Cherno for just ages, didn't we? So, kind of became like a comfort blanket. cleaver. Don't mind if I do. Bows and ammo? This loot seems to be a bit better. So this is a big castle. Have a look at that map again real quick. I'm back in the house. Not a very descriptive map, unfortunately, is it? So we have Porto. I remember that. I remember Porto and Mistral. I remember the hotel. And the inner circle thingy, the Crocodile Islands and stuff. I don't think it was called Crocodile Islands then. Excuse me. So we've got Sintra, military. I don't see the castle even named on there. I'm guessing that's where that red dot is that goes up, right? Maybe not. It's not the most descriptive map. Remember the shenanigans players would get back to an A2 mod era where we would hide inside car trucks. I don't know if I want to go and find out. I have a slight fear of crocodiles and alligators. I don't know what movie it was. My parents showed me a movie when I was a child, and I couldn't tell you what it was called, but it had like all these alligators in like this sewer, and they were like attacking people, and I can't remember what the movie was called, but it scarred me for fucking life. If anybody could ever find the name of that movie, that'd be great, because I've been thinking about it for years. And it genuinely, like, they give me the fucking heebie-jeebies, man. So I don't want to go find any crocodiles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wasn't that scary. No, dude, this was like a real life, like, movie about crocodiles in the 90s. Alligators, crocodiles. I'm sure there's a difference, but I don't know if it was crocodiles or alligators, but, yeah, and it's, yeah, it was just generally traumatizing to me. It might have been the early 2000s, but it's given me trauma for life. Lake Placid? Maybe? I don't know. Without looking it up, I wouldn't know. Let's switch to that jacket. Apparently I'm very warm. I won't put a hat on because that'll only make me warmer. Does it get colder at night time on here? Does anyone know? I don't want to stick loads of low insulation clothing on and then the darkness comes around and I'm freezing me tits off. Oh, one's worn, one's pristine. Okay. Ooh, a BK. Do we have ammo for that? No. So I'm totally putting that as my melee weapon because need to find a well. Is that one over there? Idiot there. This would be a perfect spot for a well, but I don't see one. Another hoe. What I'm taking away from this map is it has a lot of hoes. So this appears to be like a proper little town. Okay. Like a fire station. Oh, it's where? All over the floor, man. Yay! It is a really pretty map, isn't it? Like, he's done a really good job with it. Jesus, that's a few Zeds. I see what you did there. Can't imagine the amount of work that goes into just having the loot spawn, you know? Imagine a map like that Avatar movie. Like the Blue Man? So when I think Avatar, I think of the Last Airbender. You're talking like the blue guys, right? But just ambient buzzing. It sounded like a body. Would need dayz on a new engine for shit like that, bro. I've not. No. Do you know what I did watch the other day? And you can't tell me this isn't a fucking epic movie. And if you've not seen it, like, have you ever really lived life to your fullest? Weird Science. Can't tell me that movie isn't absolutely brilliant. Comical, silly, 80s, just full on, just, you know. It's a classic, man. Weird Science. No, I've never seen that movie. That sounds freaking bonkers. I watched that the other day. I was like, oh, I feel like I just feel like I'm watching a bit of an old movie that I've seen before. I had it on in the morning. I thought it was a good little way to break up the day before I went to work. Yeah, such a great movie. They just don't make them like they used to. They really don't. I think the sun's about to go down. Blues Brothers. It's one of your all-time favourite movies. Breakfast Club is one of my all-time favourites. Ferris Bueller's Day Out as well. I don't know, man. There's quite a few good old classics that I love. Big Trouble in Little China. What a great movie. See, even that one, put it on the list. Add it in. There's just too many to choose from. Ghostbusters. Absolutely brilliant movie. You know? Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I love that movie. It's so fucking silly. I love, like, silly comedy. Don't have space to put this away. I guess we drop the Mark II. he's got a vest for me. Why is there a mushroom growing in the middle of the street? That's not concerning at all. Psst. You. Come to mama. Psst. Really? You deaf son bitch? Seriously? After all that, you turned around. I'm still below the castle. Okay. I didn't want it to come to me, really. I wanted to sneak up on it and smack it in the back of the head. Oh, is this a castle or is it like a military base or something? It's not a regular castle, is it? Even I wouldn't want it to talk to me. That sounds terrifying. I think I'd run away and cry like a little baby. I'd be calling for my mama. Hey IPF, how you doing? I see a screenshot and I want to take it. That looks like some kind of weird-ass castle situation up there, bro. There's like a fire station and stuff right in front of it. It's like not a regular castle, I don't think. But we'll go check it out in a sec. You don't want to play the game I've been playing? I'm on an observation duty. Observation duty? What game have you been playing? Is that what the name of the game is? They're called observation duty. Oh, you know me, I don't like scary things. If a zombie spoke back to me, I'd be like, hell no. Hell to the nope. Have any more food? Just that mushroom, I guess. Spot nah, fuck that shit. Absolutely no way. Nope. I'll be backing the hell out of there. Like a PD below it. I'll have a look. Have you been streaming it? Oh, it is a regular castle. Looks a bit different from the outside. Oh, I thought I'd been missing some mega streams that I didn't know about. Castle should have a dragon. What? No, thank you. Should have a dragon or does have a dragon and I don't see it? You just clip. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that was possible. I can't be bothered to go up and down the stairs and loot it, to be honest with you. Ooh, fields of green. There is a server that has that. I can't remember what it was, but I met it once and I died to it. Does anybody know the name of it? There is a one where you go in and there's a dragon. What map was that? It was freaking terrifying and it wouldn't die. And it killed me twice. I can't remember the name. I had too many freaking maps over the years. This was just in the castle though. Like you walked in and you woke the dragon up and the dragon chased after you. But I don't remember what it was. Large flying mosquitoes. See, I just don't understand why you'd want to do that. Like I don't see the appeal with it. Like the dinosaur servers. Like, it's supposed to be a zombie apocalypse survival game. Why have we got fucking dinosaurs running around? You know, there's just some things I just think are a bit ridiculous. But that's me, you know. Everyone's entitled to like what they like. What is that, a wall? My eyesight's terrible and it's getting dark. I can't see shit. I'm on the road to nowhere. Yeah, those spiders are just annoying though. They're not even like an inconvenience, they're just irritating. You know? The noise drives me insane. Like the hissing, spitting noise they make. Does anybody remember the Halloween challenge that we did a few years ago with the little men on the bicycles? That guy from that movie, I can't remember what it's called. And the little twins and shit. Anybody remember that? That was scary. Who did that? Was that a Hellcart thing or was that a Dave thing? I can't remember. Fire iron and a crude machete. Ooh la la, you're spoiling me, Daisy. And I can't remember that. You can't. It was, I think it was Everyone Knows Dave that did it. It was like a Halloween challenge server. You had to go through like a maze, and then on the end of the maze, there was all these evil Halloween characters that you had to fight. I remember being chased by that little man on a bicycle. Awful. I have a question. Well, two. Sure. Go for it. I always get nervous when people say they have a question. Now there's two questions. I shall await your questions and I will take a vitamin. Up, 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 up. Do 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 do. I do, yes. I can remember Cunt Creek. One of my favourite memories. And the guy, he was like, oh my god, it's two women in one place at one time. And Daisy, yes, it's a miracle. They do happen. Yeah, I have very fond memories of my adventures with Poet. I miss those days. I miss just the days of teaming up in general. I don't get invited anymore. I wonder why that is. No one invites me on team ups except Westy. And most of the time I can never make it because my kids. We used to have so many cool team ups, weekly team ups, regular scheduled team ups. We used to, and then we just became like this sad loner that just runs on her own. What happened, man? But we changed time schedule. That was what it was. It was that turn from being an evening streamer to being a daytime streamer that ruined it. May the 2nd. Well, no, you know what I mean. I don't have a buddy in game. I could have asked Westy if she was free tonight to go, but this was very much like a spontaneous. I can't say the word spontaneous. A spontaneous thing. Because I was sat at my desk and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do work. I want to go on an adventure. Wonder what happened to the hot tub streamers. I think you can only really make that entertaining while it's still like the hot topic, right? I imagine once it stopped being the hot topic, like, oh my god, girls are half naked, then it probably died off pretty quickly. They all got moved to that their own category, didn't they? And then everybody was like, hell no. There was, yeah. COVID was the worst time for me. Everybody grew in COVID and I declined because I had 2 small children at home. And it was very full on and we didn't really have time to stream. Whereas a lot of people thrived in COVID because they didn't have children and they were able to stream all day every day. And trust me, if I had that option back then I would have done for sure. But COVID was actually just not good. It was not a good time. I do not look fondly back on those days of being locked in my house. Like, I don't really enjoy going out, but being told you can't go out is different to like just choosing to stay at home, like you're on your own choice, right? I had an idea years ago. Oh, excuse me. Biggie one. I had an idea years ago that the only Zed that should talk should be the priests that end up with spawning human meat and they keep muttering garbled. Wait, what? Did you just tick over to 5 years today or something? Nightbot would be the one you want to listen to, but just click on your name, dude. Your name tells you everything. I sworn I heard something come from this house. Yes, the peaches were talking to me, that's what it was. The peaches were like, I'm in here, come and get me. You started following in March 2021. So that was literally, it is tomorrow, Mega. Tomorrow will be 5 years exactly. 12th of March 2021. That's wild, dude. 5 years. And Miku, you were 16th of January 2023. That's mad, bro. Exactly 5 years tomorrow. It's been a pleasure having you as my friend. I don't need to go kill the deer. Or the pig or the sheep or whatever it is I'm hearing right now. Cows. They're cows. I wasn't really listening to the sound, I was just hearing animals. There's Slangani coming in with his flex right now. 6 years, 2 months, 15 days. Wait, are you like, did you come in just after my daughter was born or just before? Oh, just before. So I was pregnant with her when you came, no, afterwards, sorry. 27th of December, just after she was born. She was like 6 months old. We lost the game. It says December 2019. She was born in June of 2019. We lost the game, guys. I don't know what the game is, but we lost it. Yeah, she would have been like 5 months old or something. I don't want to put it on my back. Don't tell me what to do. Look at how Chambers, 7 years. Has it really been that long, Chambers? What year did you join us? Fucking hell, 2018. Oh my god. You guys are making me feel old now. Can we stop? Should we tell her about the game? I probably don't give a fuck, so I wouldn't waste your breath. Fine, be that way. I was just trolling you. But I haven't been asked to move it because I don't need the space yet. When I need the space, I'll move it. No point, we've all lost. Exactly. I've lost it already, so what's the point? You got me. Sorry, I forget that, like, you can't see my face, so you can't see me, like, pulling faces and stuff. I'm so used to having a webcam on. I turned it off a while back, and I sometimes forget that I don't have it on my face, so you can't see the expressions I'm making. But I was very much joking with you. Don't tell me what to do. I got a big smile on my face, I promise. Same as to Murphy's Law, who's just come in here. He's like, wow, this bitch is rude, bro. I'm just being a trolly bitch. I don't hate the player, I hate the game, right? I haven't said that expression in years and it felt so wrong. Don't hate the player, hate the game. It's all fun and games in here. You're actually cooking while listening? Oh, what are you cooking? I'm hungry. I shouldn't be hungry. I had 2 helpings of chili con carne, but I'm hungry. What are we cooking? Tell us. What's for food? I might have to grab a little late night snacky snack. Yeah, I did think it might have been longer, Chambers. I mean, I have been here since 2013, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was longer. I have only 1 follower who's still here from the very first day that I know of. Like, there could be like a mega lurker that's been lurking for like 13 years. Can you imagine? Imagine there's like a person out there that's been lurking for 13 years and I don't know they exist. That'd be wild. Ooh, chicken pot pie. God damn, that sounds good. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. Can you imagine that? Like 13 years of lurking. I don't think I have the restraint for that. I can't even lurk for 5 seconds in a channel because I end up saying something because something makes me laugh or I have to make a joke. That'd be creepy. I don't think so. I think if people are entitled to be on the internet how they like. I think if you want to just watch a stream and just not say anything, that's completely up to you. Some people watch Twitch and stuff like TV, so they just put it on the TV and they sit on their sofa and they watch it, you know. I don't think that's creepy. I think it would be pretty cool if I had someone that had been around that long and never said a word. Like, I watch Choco Taco. He's like plays PUBG. I don't even like PUBG, but I like Choco Taco. And I watch him and I don't say anything. I just lurk. I'm just a lurker. I think I've said like 1 thing in his stream in like 4 years. Hey Kiwi, how the devil are you, man? Hope you are. Hope you and the doggo are good. Lie. You tell porcupines, my friend. You found out you're gonna be a dad? I'm guessing it wasn't planned then. Oh man, life got real very fast. Have I gone in like a huge circle? Well, congratulations. Oh, damn. A bit messy then. Well, I will tell you now, it's hard and it's challenging, but it's one of the best things you'll ever do in your life. Because it might be hard and challenging, but looking at their cute little faces, and they're like my daughter today, she was being an absolute pain in the ass, right? But then at bedtime, she like gave me the biggest like hug and was like, "I love you, mummy," and I'm like, "I love you too," and it makes it all worth it. You're having a little boy? Aww. I love babies. I love babies. Yeah, but it's easier when they're not yours and you can hand them back. This thing is like, you know, permanently attached to your hip for the next however many years. But I suppose if you and the woman aren't together, I don't know your circumstances. I suppose it'll be different, but ooh, amusing. Yeah, baby. Well, I hope everything goes smoothly and you have a nice, healthy, beautiful baby. And enjoy it, because they just grow up so fucking fast. So fast. In a blink of an eye, they'll be 10. And telling you, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good to hear. You never know, you know. You never know with these things. But yeah, they grow up so freaking quick. Like, my son's 10 this year. Can you believe that? I've got a 10-year-old. I've kept a human being alive for like 10 whole fucking years. That's just wild to me. I feel like I'm still only 10 years old myself. So, yeah, enjoy it while the little like honeymoon phase of a newborn is exhausting because they don't sleep, but absolutely just truly beautiful. It really is. And I would have many, many more of them if they didn't grow up and start answering you back. But my husband also said if I want any more kids, I gotta find a new husband, so maybe I'll just stick with the 2 I've got. I'd love to watch Playmobil while I start my own adventure. No worries. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. Gas mask. No names? Yeah. Oh, that's one of the hardest things, is choosing a name. And don't let anyone else tell you what to name your fucking children, because I swear to God, the amount of people who had opinions on our kids' names was unreal. So with our first child, we told everybody their name and everybody had an opinion on it. So for our second child, we kept it quiet until she was born, because I just everyone will be like, "Oh, really? That's what you're thinking of calling it?" My fucking kid, bro. I'll call it Dickhead if I want to. You can't by law, but, you know. So when you do finally decide, just keep it to yourselves. Because every Tom, Dick and Harry will have something to say about it. Oh, wow. So it's like straight to the old planning and preparation mode. I suppose at least it skips all the early pregnancy bother. Because that's always difficult. Dickhead. Oh, a green one. Is that the new name of the next King's event? I'm just gonna name our next event a bunch of dickheads. But yes, yeah, that was one of the things that I found when I had my second one. I was like, I'm not telling anyone the name because they'll just have, you know, an opinion. And opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got them. Doesn't mean they don't stank, you know? Taking the green one. I've made a decision. Same as anything else baby related, to be fair. You'll get a million different people telling you how to do your sleeping, how to feed them, how to clothe them. You know, you'll get... Every parent thinks they know best. No, I'm literally just having a run around. Like, you just do what works for you and your missus, and, you know, tell everybody else to take their opinions and shove them up their ass. But that being said, if you ever need any advice, I am experienced and more than happy to offer that. But yeah, never unwillingly, because that shit's just, it's not needed. I'm okay. I'm in a bit of a pickle at the moment with life. We have to move house, so I had to get a job and quit streaming full time, which sucks ass. My grandmother's not very well. Found out last week that she's got liver failure. Life be lifing, bro. But, you know, I've got my health, my kids are good, husband's good. We're just trying to fight our way out of life, you know. Trying to find a new place to live, but everywhere's too fucking expensive. So even with this new job, we can't afford, like, the cost of rent, because it's fucking extortionate. So, just kind of, like, trying to figure things out with that, but... But otherwise, you know, we're all good. Just the way she goes. But I've got other things that are going well in life. So, like, you know, you've got the shitty stuff, like having to find a new place to live and stuff. But then also, like, my events are going really well. I've done, like, 6 this year. And my Bohemia interactive thing just kicked back in. And I'm getting offers to do events for other people, and you know, in terms of that side of things are good, but yeah, other things not so much. But it's like a big round balance, isn't it, you know? Some things will all be going good and some things won't be. Yeah, not streaming anymore sucks really bad. Like, going from working at home for a decade to going back to working in, you know, in the public and dealing with randomers. I work in a school, so I work with children. And they're all really sweet. Like, I'm just a dinner lady. I'm nothing, I'm not a teacher or anything. They're all really sweet kids, but yeah, it's definitely an adjustment from being at home for the last decade to going and you know, having to socialize with other people and also just like leave the house as well. And I became very anxious about going outdoors because I've been like at home for so long. So, but it's easing as the weeks go by. Yeah, well, the thing is, I know it sounds really ridiculous, but I'm scared of people forgetting about me. So I have like a bit of a like complex at the minute that I just need to be here when I can be here as often as possible. And that's why when I found out that I got the job, I just like booked in like 4 events because I was just like, I'm just gonna, people can't forget about me if I, if I just, if I just keep doing them, regardless of whether it, you know, burns me out or whatever. I don't know what I would do without you guys. It's like, this has like been my livelihood for so long, and dayz's been my life for so long. So I genuinely was like crying for like 3 days after I got the job, which I know sounds absolutely fucking ridiculous, but I was like sobbing like somebody had ripped my heart out. So I was like, you know, not being able to be here all day, every day with you guys just sucks. But I'm adjusting. Slowly but surely. Do I want a dual barrel over a BK? I think I might. You gonna come shoot me, Dee Dee? Let's go. Pew. But it wasn't just mourning like the loss of not streaming every day, but it was mourning the loss of giving up on my dream, you know? That was the biggest part of it for me. It was like, I know that now, I won't be able to ever get back to full-time streaming, because to do that you have to have consistency and put in the long time and the streams and the effort and stuff, and I'm not in a position to be able to do that anymore. So I know that like it was the end of that pipe dream that I had of, you know, being a full-time streamer. And I think that was what I was like sort of so upset about in the first few days, was that like I tried really hard for like a decade and it didn't work out. And like everyone's like, oh, it's just temporary, but I don't think it can be just temporary, because I don't have the consistency to be able to bring it back, you know? Because to be a full-time streamer, you need consistency to make it work. So it's been an adjustment for me mentally over the last few weeks, and I still have days where I cry about it. But what can you do? Bills have got to be paid. So just gotta suck it up and get on with it. You would lose? I don't know, man. I'm a pretty shit PvPer. I think you'd be alright. I kind of want the cowboy hat. Give it to me. What is that thing up there? Alvor. What? Oh. Okay, I've come all the way down there. I suppose we should go to the airfield, I guess, then. We're going to come this far. Might as well. I'm going to go look at what that is up there, though. Intrigued. Just like a round radio tower? It's like the Death Star. Oh, there's like a little mini up here. It's one civilian barrack, I guess. Hey Turbo, how you doing? I do remember the Star Wars map I played, yes. Alright, thank you. Let's find some new trousers. Yeah, well, we've only been here for like 4 years now. Which, to be honest, is the longest we've stayed in any space. Because we have moved quite a lot over the years, but it's just too expensive. Like we pay £600 less than what it is to move into a new house now a month. £600 less. That's how much rent has gone up in the last 4 years. To look for a house that's the same size as this property in an area where you're not going to get stabbed walking down the street, it's like £600 more. I only make £400 from my job a month. So we've put ourselves on the government housing list in the hopes they'll be able to help us, because it's not just £600 more a month, it's £2,000 for moving fees. You've got to pay deposits and estate agent fees and all sorts of shit, yeah, so it's just, I don't know how we're going to do it. And apparently you can't squat in the UK anymore. That's not a thing. You get like loads of thousands and thousands of pounds worth of court fees and all sorts of shit. So that's, you know, so we're like, oh, we just might have to just end squatting here until we can afford to move, but that's not even a possibility anymore. So they've changed the law on that. So we're kind of screwed a little bit. But due to my children and not having anyone else to watch them, I have no choice but to only have like a time job and a couple of hours a day, because no one else is going to watch my children. I certainly can't afford to put them in childcare, so it's just a catch-22 situation all the time. Do we want this? We do actually have 2 mags for it, but we also have quite a few mags for the IJ. Do I have any spare ammo for a 9mm? No. So yeah, it's stressful. I mean, it was really good that the landlord gave us plenty of notice, so we had lots of time, but that's not really helped when you don't have the funds to save the funds to do it, you know what I mean? I mean, it took me 5 months, 6 months of job hunting to find a job. That's a cool looking house. That's a modded house, right? Fuck, is he gonna come? I feel like she's gonna come running through the window. Ooh, another Moe's. You know, it's a dark one this time. Oh, it's a police zombie. That's interesting. Ow! What the fudge, man? So I was very thirsty. I'm sorry if you heard me chugging my juice. There is so many cleavers on here. How many cleavers do you want? Ivy start kit. Oh, another soda. Oh, it's not soda. Chelating tabs. we need chelating tabs? I don't know. Why have I got a happy birthday song in my head? What the fuck? Happy birthday to you. Is it anyone's birthday? I can sing it to you. It's in my head. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Oh, the way that this map is, it throws me off. I have a birthday this year. Well, I mean, that works. I mean, mine isn't too far away, I know, dude. I don't want to think about that. But then it's my son's. April, my birthday always kicks off like the trail of birthdays. It's a very expensive month, April. So... mine's the first one, and then it's just like birthdays. All the birthdays. I'm not getting older this year, I've decided. I'm getting a year younger instead. I'm going to start going backwards from now on. Still 29. Nice. I like it. How many people are on here? I'm surprised I haven't heard a shot or seen a soul, man. I didn't think the map was that big. Unless everybody dropped out because it went dark. It could also have been a possibility. People like to do that. Normally people like to sit through the dark. Even though it was over pretty fucking quickly, wasn't it? Hope you're well, by the way, Derek. Good to see you. Check the pop in a sec. I'll have a look, see what the pop's at. More food. Just back from a village meeting. You have a village meeting? Where the fuck do you live? A village meeting. Ooh la la. Stone Shelf, thank you for the follow. Are we the village people? I mean, it has dropped since I joined, but it's not empty or anything. But we're looking into maybe doing a different thing than moving house. I mean, the community veg garden group seems to have been put in charge. We seem to have been put in charge of the veg garden group. Yeah, exactly, Chambers. I've gone for the jellyfish strategy. We're just reverting now. I fucking hate when it does that. The gate's just opened and it spooks me. layout of this map is really, like, I don't understand. Am I going north, east, south, or west right now? I don't even know. I've got a compass. I could probably freaking check it, though. Oh, yeah. I still can't believe Kiwi's gonna be a dad. Oh, that's wild life, eh? Jump. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Never had that happen to me before. That was new. That was me thinking he was growing some Mary Jane. Is land expensive in Ireland, Derek? To buy land. What if I could? I mean, that's what I was getting to. I figured as much. Yeah, that looks like the edge of the map, maybe. You and me both, Derek. You and me both. I'm just talking about empty land that I could build on. I mean, that's £500,000. That seems pretty expensive. I've been discussing just looking at investing in a piece of land and building on it. Oh my god, a freaking water bottle. The Christmas miracle. Except it's not Christmas, it's March. So it's a March miracle. 175k for 1.25 acres. It's cheaper in the UK, I think, from what I've seen so far. England, not in the UK. Obviously, you're in the UK. Not found another pair of pants anywhere. I've seen jackets. That's the first pair of pants I've seen, and they're the exact ones I already have. And a lot of Mosins. Like a hell of a lot of Mosins. I love that sound. One of my favourite sounds. I would love a Mosin. I mean, I'm not a gun girl, but if I was to buy a gun, it would be a Mosin. Just for display purposes, of course. It's medium pop. It was a bit higher when I joined, but not high. It's gone down a few. I didn't think this map was that big. I thought I would have seen someone. I just really wanted to try this map again because I've not played it since the update. I guess not. I've been running around for almost 2 hours. I'm going to the airfield, so I'm hoping we'll see somebody there. I haven't heard like any shots or anything. It's been like dead quiet. That's where I get like owned by like a 5-man squad. As I said, it was quiet. Hopefully not. Well, you never know. Well, that's definitely been dropped because that's a school backpack in a guard shack is interesting. Empty bottle. Oh, yay. Just replying to something, won't be a sec. Oh, it's cold. Just gone all chilly, goosebumps all over. Du-du-du-du-du. Do-do-do-do-do. I haven't gamed in almost a week. Dude, it's been about 2 months maybe longer since I've had a proper Daisy adventure. And I don't even know if I would consider this a proper Daisy adventure because I'm going to be logging off soon. Like, I need like 4 or 5 hours really for a proper Daisy adventure. I don't really have that amount of free time. As you'd expect it to be, I bet it's beautiful, yeah. You wouldn't, I don't think you'd really get something like that over here. To be honest, I think you'd struggle to find a Mosin. Definitely more... The closest I'd get is probably an airsoft rifle that looked like it. We can't afford a vacation unless it's a trip to the supermarket. That's the only trip I can afford. I can't even afford that, actually. That's, to be perfectly honest. We haven't been on holiday, like a vacation, like an actual vacation as a family, since my daughter was in my stomach, and she's 6 this year. That was the last time we went on a vacation. Went to Spain. And she was still in my stomach. That was the last time we went away. I thought I saw something up there, but I think it was just like a tree bugging out. Just don't have disposable income for that, you know? Not a possibility. We said this year we'll try and go away camping, but I don't know if we're going to be able to with the move and everything. Kind of sad, really. My daughter's never actually been on a proper vacation. Thinking about it. Bless her heart. She's been on plenty of day trips, though, so she's not missing out on life experiences. England. We live in England, yeah. England. In the Midlands. Which is not the middle of the country. It's more south than it is middle. Yeah, it probably can. I don't know what the law is on old Soviet weapons in this country, to be fair. I've never really looked it up. I'm sure as long as it's like been safety checked that it's definitely not like usable or whatever, then it wouldn't be an issue. I don't know for sure. How far away is this airfield? Have I gone past it, do you think? A narrowboat tour. Never done one of those in all my years. I've lived here my whole life, you know. How big is 0.24 acres? Quarter of an acre. in miles, because I don't know acres in my head. I'm gonna Google that. So an acre is 0.156 square miles. So wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. I want to do distance. You could walk 10 acres in 5.9 minutes. I don't think that's right, is it? About 11 meters squared. About 10,800 square feet. Okay, Google would just broke. I think AI. It tried to let the AI bot take over and it got it wrong. So a quarter of an acre is. Yeah, I know. But I was trying to figure out in my head how big that would be. Square footage would be fine, so 10.5 square feet. You're okay. I was just seeing a quarter of an acre of land for sale. I was like, is that even big enough? Quarter of an acre? You need more than that, surely. Quarter of an acre doesn't feel very big. That's what she said. About the same as 4 to 5 house plots. I mean, that's pretty big. That's what she said. Yeah, I don't like the Lee Enfield so much. Not as an attractive looking gun. Quarter of an acre would give you a good sized garden unless you've been. I want more land than that though. I want enough to be able to have animals and stuff. So I'd probably need like 2 to 3 acres, maybe. I would want enough to be able to have some farm animals and some outhouses and stuff. You shot a Lee Enfield in cadets, nice. I've never shot a real gun, so I don't know what it feels like. No fucking clue. Well, this house is definitely not a quarter of an acre, no way. All these houses are like packed in like little sardines, bro. 30 of them in a row with the tiniest little garden. I think I'd be too scared to shoot myself. You're at least an acre and a half depending on livestock. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What the hell is that over there? Is that just a rock? Yeah, they should really shoot your chambers. You tell him. What are you going to do with the garden? I'd like to have a massive vegetable patch and grow all my own vegetables. I'd like to have some cows, maybe some sheep or something. Maybe some piggies, some chickens. I would like enough of a land that I could also have a paddock that I could probably rent out, so I got some kind of income from it. Two to four, yeah, that's what I was thinking, more two plus. You building a grow room? Like, for marijuana? Or for like... I only ever know the expression grow room for weed. I'm such a hippie. I assume you mean for vegetables and stuff though. I was just like straight to the Mary Jane. Yeah. So we're looking into the idea of possibly saving and buying a piece of land and just living on it in a caravan while we build on it. That is a possibility that we're looking at. Oh, maybe. Why aren't you sharing, Fallon? What the fuck? Don't be hogging it. It's greedy. .8, it was an orchard. I know it sounds like a crazy dream, right? But like, what we would like to do is take the kids out of school. Fuck this school system, man. It sucks. My kids are not happy at school. And in the where we are now, it's like, if I could get to the point where we have a piece of land and we could be self-sustained, not completely self-sustainable, like you know, like be able to grow our own vegetables at least, and have some animals and livestock. That would be where I would like to be in the next 5 years, but no, I can very much be high and still do everyday activities. Alcohol? No. Weed? Yeah. Easy peasy. I did smoke it for like 12 years straight. Every day. So. I was a huge stoner back in the day. I think I spent pretty much the entirety of my university fund on weed. Yeah. Yeah, well that's it. You, like I was saying to David, if we were to do it, we could get some stables and a yard, or we could rent out for horses. And then we could have chickens and grow our own veg and stuff, and that's really what I want to do with my life. I'm not about this, whatever this is, this life. And I know for a fact that we can't go and like we can't go and travel the world like we want to. That's way like unfeasible, because you need an income, right? You need the money to be able to do that. You can't go traveling the world without hundreds of thousands of pounds in the bank. Well, I mean, you could. It'd be very reckless as a parent, you know. so. I think we've gone past this airfield, guys. I don't know where it is. I feel like we should have hit it by now, and we haven't. And I feel like we're in no man's land, I'm not gonna lie. I ran away at 16 and didn't become a punk rocker, just became a huge waste of space, really, but I feel that. Your dream sounds idyllic, doesn't it? Just get the hell away from this life that we have right now. I am so lost. I think I went past the airfields. So yeah, a couple of acres of land. Build a little house. Not even like a 2-story house, just a bungalow, right? Just a 4 rooms and a roof. Because my husband is very talented and he has the skills to do these things. Before he does the job that he does now, he was doing up houses for an estate agent. So he has a lot of the skills required. It's just the tools that he doesn't have. What is that on? Is that another rock? Anyway, I seen a piece of land down in Dorset which looked really nice. I don't know if I'd want to be near the coast. But yeah, you know. Just a pipe dream, really. I know, I was thinking the same thing. I'm my brother from another mother, bro. Maybe it's just a tism thing, you know? Yeah, I think I fucked up, guys. This looks like literally no man's land. Unless there's like no man's land between me and the airfield. But I feel like we were... I mean, I suppose it is like no man's land. How far the freaking hell do we have to go? This map is bigger than I remember it being. Oh, I don't know if I can be bothered anymore. I don't want to run. What have I got to go all the way over that mountain? We're gonna do a big mural for Daisy. Ooh. That sounds cool. Well, I think it's like... Where's the map gone? It doesn't really show. It's a route, not very descript, but I think it's... That is the... See, like, the crater bit on the end that you can see there? I think that's that mountain. And I think the airfield's behind it. But I'm going to log here for the day anyway. I might be back on Friday to finish this off. We'll see. I'm tired. My eyes are hurting now. And I still got to go and do chores, make pack-ups for everybody for tomorrow, and do the ferrets, and they need feeding. The cat probably wants food. There's laundry to be folded and put away. There's laundry to be taken out of the washing machine and put in the tumble dryer. The dishwasher probably needs emptying. The list goes on and on and on. Would anyone like to come and do it all for me? Appreciate it. I'll have to have a look, Fallon. I'll have to drop you a little cheeky follow. Come check it out. Or if the husband falls for not emptying the dishwasher, he works hard. He works very hard. I don't really ask much from him when he comes home from work because he's tired and he ends up falling asleep on the sofa. My job's not as physically, exhausting as his is. He comes in, he has his dinner, and then he falls asleep on the sofa usually. Right, let me find somebody to raid. Fair enough, can relate. Yeah, it's it's I don't really mind being the one that does everything. Just when you're doing everything all at once, it can be tiring, but I don't mind doing it. It's kind of been like the way it's been for the last decade, however long we've had Logan anyway. Decade, fucking hell, my kid's gonna be like freaking 10 this year. But the walking probably is. Yeah, no, it is. It is exhausting. Let's try and find someone who's got less views than me to raid. Yeah, I do seek the chaos. That's it. I mean, like, I thrive on being busy. I absolutely do thrive on being busy. I can't sit, be quiet, like, not have things to do. Because I'll just spontaneously start fucking reorganizing the house or some shit. I'll have to have a look at it, Chambers. Thanks for the link, man. Appreciate it. Right, let's raid this dude. Two, four. Yeah, I thought I spelled his name wrong then. Those on YouTube, I don't know. Does Gunner even have a YouTube? He does. We're raiding Gunner the Runners. If you want to go and seek him out on YouTube, you can. Go and check him out. I'll see you guys maybe Friday, if not Saturday. Take it easy. Have a good one.